Cersei calls Dane to check on him, and Icarus watches with jealousy, causing Cersei to ask him why he left her. When Icarus is about to explain himself, Crow suddenly shows up and takes him away. More deviants attack the village, so the Eternals immediately jump into action. Cersei fortifies a building to hide the humans inside, then throws a bunch of trees on top of the deviants. Druid controls the humans as a unified army, but Cersei immediately makes him stop and send the humans to safety. Kingo takes a moment to charge his beam and kills a deviant by blowing up its head. Icarus fights Crow, who pushes him against the ground to absorb his powers. However, Gilgamesh comes to fight him next, and while they're engaged in battle, Thena loses her mind again and attacks Icarus. Gilgamesh notices and pushes away to come to Thena and comfort her, managing to calm her down. Then Icarus goes after a flying deviant and makes it land in the village, where he kills a bunch of them with his eye-beams. One of them surprises him from behind, and Cersei comes to the rescue, surprising everyone by transforming the deviant into a tree, which she never was able to do before. Gilgamesh continues to fight Crow, but he's so distracted by keeping an eye on Thena that Crow kills him and absorbs his powers. Then Crow changes form, looking more human-like, and learning how to speak English. Crow accuses the Eternals of being murderers, but when Icarus shows up to fight it, Crow runs away. Then Thena rushes to Gilgamesh's side, who dies in her arms after telling her to always remember. Later, they burn Gilgamesh's body and Thena throws his ashes into the river. Finally understanding that controlling everyone would make him no better than a deviant, Druid agrees to join the mission, but his power isn't strong enough to control a celestial, so they'll need to find Phastos. Another memory shows 1945 in Hiroshima. Just after the drop of the atomic bomb, Phastos stands in the aftermath of the bombing weeping to a jack, and feeling remorse for helping humans develop and advance in technology only to continue killing each other. It is here where he loses faith in humanity and decides to leave it behind. Back to the present, the team arrives in Chicago, and is shocked to discover that Phastos lives with a husband and a son in a house. After hearing the story, Phastos explains his husband gave his faith in humanity back, but he isn't willing to abandon his family for the sake of a dangerous mission. However, his husband tells him to go through with it, if it means that there will be a future for them and their son. Next, the Eternals travel to Iraq, where they use their powers to free the Domo from its underground hideout. Mac Carey has been living there all this time, only using her speed to get out for supplies.